Yeah, I am Sobha, working as chairman of Telangana Grameena Bank from 22 August. I am actually deputed from SBI. I am GM in SBI, general manager in SBI, deputed to Telangana Grameena Bank as chairman. Pending amalgamation, they were thinking that a general manager cadre person will do this better. So they have posted me here, and it took 2 years to make that moment true. So finally that has happened. So I took the bank at 25,000 crores business, and now it is 30,000 crores in 2 years. And with this amalgamated entity, bifurcation, after bifurcation amalgamated entity, now it has come to 70,000 crores. And digitally, we make all products digital straight through process, because that will make the life of the operating staff comfortable. And at the same time, we are staffed scantily. I can say that the staff working in the branches at the ground level are quite few. So we make their life easy by offering all digital products. So at the same time, we communicate, we offer all the 22 bank-centric and customer-centric digital products as advised by DFS. And the monitoring also is done through Toogle, is one internal website where we operate. All the monitoring arrangement is done through that only. Here in this context, I can say that one branch suffered robbery on the day that I reported, and the same evening the claim statement has gone to insurance company, which is not possible in any other bank, but here, because the digital data entire is lying at head office, we are able to do it. That is the technology strength of the bank that we offer to the customers.
As Kanal continues with a dedicated coverage to the regional rural banks and the significant transition of amalgamation, it's our honor to have the Honorable Chairman of Telangana Grameena Bank, Srimati Y. Sobha ma'am. Ma'am, we are standing at a very milestone moment for the regional rural banks altogether, and especially for the state of Telangana, and more specifically Telangana Grameena Bank. So to start with, my first question is, as a head of newly amalgamated state level RRB, how do you feel about this significant development?
This is a real great, remarkable lifetime event, I should say. Nobody would have got this kind of experience, this kind of merger, bifurcation, everything is happening at this stage. I am saying happening because it is still continuing. DFS has given notification that the bifurcation and merger has to be effective 1st January. So we tried our best and we started the front office operations we could complete. Before March is the timeline by which we should complete the back office things. But this is a fantastic experience for me and my team also, for having worked in this kind of environment where in the banking industry nowhere it is witnessed that bifurcation of a bank happened and mergers happened. This is one such thing. Earlier all mergers only. One entire bank has gone into another bank and the entire thing is absorbed. Whereas here it is bifurcation cum merger. So this is a lifetime achievement, lifetime experience thing, I should say, and it has given us a lot of knowledge into very many areas. How things happen, that exposure and experience not many will be fortunate to have. That is my personal thing. Officially coming, I should really thank the sponsor bank management, NABARD, DFS, and our technology provider CEDGE, and the project consultants PwC for driving it so effectively and meticulously that each and every minute aspect has been taken care of. And not the least and the most important, my staff, my team. They really work day in and day out and worked very meticulously to ensure that the customer inconvenience during transition is minimum. As I can say, tell you, there were least complaints on that. We made all possible arrangements before that, before the technical date of 1st January itself, arranged for change of name boards, arranged for supply of fresh ATM cards to the branches, to the customers to migrate to digital channels, so that their digital banking also is not disrupted. And again, we made available the checkbooks, stationery, everything is made available before bank functioned as TGB from 1st January. This is one very remarkable thing that I should say.
What are the key advantages do you foresee, from this, the process of amalgamation for Telangana Grameena Bank in context of customers, the bank, and of course the staff.
Okay. First, for the customers, I can say the services will be uniform across the state. Otherwise, the 18 districts, we were offering some products which APGUB was not offering in the other 23 districts. Whereas now it's a question of rationalization that all products are available, made available to all the customers, all the digital products. And at the same time, cost of funds also affects the banking, and the cost of funds is going to be minimized now. Because earlier my deposit mobilization also is done in a very limited area and advances also in a very limited area. So what was happening is that the income yielding assets also will be costly and will be coming less, and the deposits also are coming very costly. Now we feel that entire state of Telangana is coming into some places will compensate each other, and we will be able to have more access to the lower cost funds.
Okay.
Now after this merger, what we were trying earlier also, TGB was a sub-member of NPCI.
Okay.
Now we have become direct members, and each of our branches have the IFSC codes. So the QR based current accounts can be opened. So more opportunities are coming.
Okay.
And more funds are also at our disposal. Earlier it was 30,000 crores balance sheet. Now it is 70,000 crores. So it's a substantially large volume of business, large volume of reserves, funds are at our disposal to think more about the rural society.
Okay. Reflecting on your optimistic words, can we really expect new initiatives in terms of products, technology, or policies related to HR to be introduced during this transition?
Yes, it will come up. Only thing is that the entire mergers have to stabilize. Now it's only our merger that happened, TGB and APGB, another 7 more are on the cards.
Okay.
Then only all the banks will come to a higher plane of operation actually. Like ours has come from 30,000 to 70,000 crores.
Okay.
All other states also will have bigger.
Right.
Now you can see that in TGB there were earlier 8 regions,
Okay.
which are under direct control of chairman,
Okay.
supported by 5 GMs. Now there are 17 regions.
Okay.
17 regions is quite a big thing to handle directly. So we expect that DFS and NABARD will come out with fresh organization structure as a whole.
Okay.
So that things can better perform.
Okay.
Now it will be like, totally you will be have to monitor everything and anything. So that will be one thing. Earlier question, I think you told only about the customer, about the bank,
Yeah.
the customers and the staff.
Right.
Customers are enlightened because the Telangana sentiment is born in their blood actually.
Right.
So they were awaiting for this transition for the past 10 years.
Right.
They were always thinking, why AP board is still there, why not TGB, why not Telangana? So when the Telangana Grameena Bank boards came up, first thing they said, they came inside and congratulated the BMs and went off. That is the ownership that they are taking in this.
Okay.
Customers are taking pride in that.
Okay.
And DFS has identified 22 customer-centric and bank-centric technical developments, technical facilities to be provided to customers. Both the banks are providing 22 facilities to all the customers. So services-wise, nothing is the problem. Only there is slight disruption that they had to enter into this and go. And regarding the products and other things, what we did is, we continued all the products of APGUB and TGB also for the benefit of the entire state with the best effective interest rate.
Okay.
So deposits what is the highest rate that is offered in either of the banks we are offering. Advances whatever is the lesser rate that can be passed on to the customers, we are doing it. After 31st March, once the merger stabilizes, business stabilizes, HR integration happens, then we propose to rationalize the costs, rationalize the products and all such like that. Okay. Coming to the staff matter, staff are happy because the transfer revenues will increase. So they can move across the whole state. Now the option is between only 18 districts earlier. Now they can move around. And as you can see, once the units become stronger, the negotiating power increases. The unions, the terms on which the working continues, that will increase. That will enable them to get better benefits also. Now as such, bipartite is given to all the RRBs also.
Right.
It's a question of allowances that makes the difference now.
Right.
I think once the other RRBs amalgamations also are stabilized, banks will take care of this because sponsor banks are also many now to consider. but then there will be sponsor banks will be less in number.
Right.
So better negotiating power with few sponsor banks will happen. So obviously staff will all have the benefits.
Can we expect new initiatives in terms of
Definitely
technology?
Yes. We were under the impression we were working like we'll have to become more profitable, so we'll go for commercial banks, customer segments and all, like high value housing loans, project finance, all that. But clearly the directions coming from Honorable Finance Minister Madam Nirmala Sitharaman Madam during our review meetings, that we should be working more on the development of the rural places.
Okay.
So she always is emphasizing on our going in for agri-allied activities, which will improve the family rural household income. And again, micro SMEs.
Okay.
SME is small value, may not be the big things, but the family should have an alternate earning arrangement also. That's what she was always saying that. For that, we also are supporting her in the way we have floated some new schemes. Mostly it is for the women SHGs which were repaying well, trying to bring them onto the SME fold. Otherwise, they were doing whatever activity they like and they are paying the banks correctly. So we want them now to become small entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So 50,000 up to 1 lakh we are giving as Telangana Mahila Mudra Yojana.
Okay.
So up to 1 lakh we are financing them. And if they come up with a better proposals, we have Mahila Unnati Yojana also up to 3 lakhs. Like this, we want to go ahead for improvement of the local area wherein the rural will have better incomes into the family. That being in the light in the brain, that products we are trying to bring out.
Okay.
Surya Ghar. These are things which everybody can afford to have.
Right.
So that kind of products we are trying to bring in for betterment.
Are there any anticipated challenges regarding the integration of technology, deposit or loan products or interest rates during this transition?
Technology service provider is the same for both the banks, CH only.
Okay.
So we all could sit together and plan for minimal disturbances. So CH also cooperated well. So in both the environments, we made everything live and active so that, as I told you, the rationalization of all products happened at the best interest rates possible to the customers, so that nobody will get a feel that the merger has adversely affected them. No customer should feel. In the beginning itself, if I am going to charge their housing loan account with more interest, then definitely they will feel ki after coming to TGB my interest rate gone up. So that kind of situation we didn't want. So rationalization over a period of time we will do, but as things stand, the best of both facilities, lower interest rate for advances and higher interest rate for deposits, we have already planned and we have implemented also.
Telangana Grameena Bank now having the largest branch network in the state, which is a landmark thing. And considering the state government's role as a shareholder, prominent shareholder, do you expect any increase in support and collaboration from the state government?
That is very much required, because mostly in lending we may not require any support, but in recovery we need to get their support also. And state government is already with us only. We have one board member from state government on the Telangana Grameena Bank board. Okay. We have 2 members actually. So Agriculture Commissioner IAS is there on the board, Mr. Gopi, and another Mr. I. Ravi, Finance Secretary, he is also there. So both of them will keep looking at what we are doing for the upliftment, what new products we are floating, what is the kind of NPA, in which areas it is. So they try to support us in all possible aspects. Deposits wise, it's a real big problem for all of us. No state government deposits with RRBs. At the same time, they don't accept our, on paper there is nothing, but they will not accept the bank guarantees given by RRBs also.
Okay.
Because that is a big opportunity for us. 100% margin we will get lot of deposits and then we can give that, but somehow that is not clicking. We are still working out with the state government for that.
I see.
When it's not on paper, why people are not accepting our bank guarantees? Right. That is the only issue. Otherwise, state government is fully support and fully supported to us. Absolutely no problem.
So here we come at the end of a very insightful interview with the Honorable Chairman of the Telangana Grameena Bank, having discussed all the crucial topics and the upcoming phenomena which is going to evolve in the upcoming days, months and years. And for more updates and information on the ongoing amalgamation and the developments in and around regional rural banks, stay connected to Kanal, subscribe, follow. Thank you.